I talked about that. We talked about abortions.
Right. It's just that it's just like when anyone brings up any type of topic when it comes to criticizing or just examining and giving your observation about black women, like you do get ostracized, you do get demonized, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this. The white man has been thoroughly examined, the black man has been thoroughly examined, the white woman has been thoroughly examined, and now it's time for the black woman to be thoroughly examined. What is abortion? What is abortion? It's when you go in and you kill a fetus, or you kill a child, or you take a life inside of the womb. Why are women having abortions? Why is that happening? They say the slogans are so positive. You know, it's a woman's right. It's my body, my choice. You know, all these things where I was begged to differ. It's not. Rape only accounts for 1% of all abortions, and 0.05% of all abortions stem from incest. 49% of abortions patients live below the poverty level. So that's below $30,000 per year. 59% of abortions are obtained by women who already have children. 60% of abortions are obtained by women in their 20s. And black women, which are only 13% of the United States population, receive 36% of the United States abortions. Black lives matter to who? Nowadays, sometimes when women get pregnant, it's not an initial, ooh, congratulations, you know what I'm saying? It's not an initial congratulations, it's like, ooh, hey,
How many you got?
Right, what you finna do? Like, it's not a communities. Now, if anybody out there can just help shine some light, why are women having abortions? I know a lot of people are going to listen to this, they're going to look at this, and they're like, oh, he's a man, he has a penis, he really doesn't have any jurisdiction over here and being able to talk about it. Well, yeah, abortions affect men as well. There's women who have abortions with the support of the male, and there's also on the other side of that coin where women have abortions with men who are opposed to pregnancy by design. By design. I don't think that we're being taught the logistics of sex, the logistics of what does it mean for the man to insert his penis inside of a woman's vagina, and then they have a spiritual connection afterwards. Like, you're connected to that person. But we're saying it's okay as a people, as a society, it's okay to murder a defenseless child inside of a womb because you don't want it. And now it's time for the black woman to be thoroughly examined. Because just like the man who went through slavery and trauma in these Americas, guess who was right there with him the whole fucking time? The black woman. It's something happened, there was a disconnect, because in slavery, it wasn't even allowed for the slaves to get married, but we were risking our lives to get married. And then after slavery, you had Reconstruction. We were still together, you know, even through the Civil War together, the Reconstruction together. And then all of a sudden, after the Civil Rights Movement, it was like a total disconnect, like around the 70s. Like, what do you think happened like around the 70s? Like after King got shot in, what, 68? Did he get shot in 68 or 65? I can't remember. But it's somewhere in there, like a lot of black leaders died. Like you had Malcolm, you had Martin, you had Medgar Evers. Like they just all got like gunned down. Like what do you think happened between that time frame and let's say the 80s?
You tell me.
Well, through the 70s and the 80s, it was the independent woman wanted to have the rights to go ahead and vote, and you don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? You can do bad all by yourself. Things in this nature. This real strong independent woman thing. And when I say independent woman, I'm not saying independent in the fact that she can just take care of herself and that's it. I'm talking about independent in the fact that she doesn't need a man. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she makes that known. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are her sex toys. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Men are her sex toys. She's independent. She can do all these things. She doesn't have any doubt. Get some of this blame because in the poll, everyone said it was the black man's fault that the black woman does not desire him.
Yeah, that's what he said too.
That's all they were saying. And the black woman plays no fault in anything that's going on with the black family dynamic. But the black woman is totally a part of the feminist movement. And by doing so, she has turned her back on the black man and aborted his seeds. I'm charging black women as a whole as the most murderous people amongst blacks. Since 1973, abortion has claimed over 20 million black lives. And if anyone would like to come on and have a conversation about this, we'd love to have you. Well, I'm about to sign off, but I think this is a heavy topic. I don't think too much needs to be said. But just always remember, you don't always have to agree to have a great conversation. -X out.